5 etiquette rules that you don't know. French aristocratic style. What do French aristocrats do to be always well-mannered, educated, nice, polite? They seem to have time for you, time to do this, to do that. What are they doing so they always have time, and they're like very simple people in a good way? What are these 5 rules you can get inspired by? But first, who am I to teach you that? Hi, welcome on French and Elegant. I'm Hannah Gass. I'm the founder of an online school, an etiquette school, finishing school for ladies and gentlemen. For 9 years now, I teach French etiquette and French elegance in France. If you would like to know more about that, follow the link just below the video, and you will find all my classes. Programs about French etiquette, at the table, good manners, how to teach to be polite to our children, what is le savoir-vivre at your office, how to present yourself with chivalry, like galanterie française, how to write letters according to these French aristocratic rules, and so on. I love what I do. I'm passionate about French etiquette, lifestyle, and I love to teach you that. In a world where school isn't anymore the way you can go to the elite, it's not that. It's not money. It's not about owning a castle in your family. No, it's about yourself. You can have the life you want. You can do that. And it's not about how smart you are, how rich you are, if you know the good people. No. Manners, good manners, etiquette, savoir-vivre will teach you how to raise yourself, how to become the best version of yourself. Savoir-vivre is the art of adapting to every situation in life. You don't behave the same way a Saturday night with friends, or at a wedding, with your children, or at your office, and so on. You're not a different person. There are different rules in different places, and you have to respect that. Savoir-vivre is the art of adapting yourself to the situation. So you can always show respect to other people and be seen, be appreciated, and enjoy every second of your life. Now, what are these 5 etiquette rules that we must adopt in our everyday life? First, always say hi. Maybe not exactly hi, but we cannot ignore people we know. When you are in a restaurant, in a street, in a park, in a garden, with your friends, somewhere, and you see someone you know, you cannot ignore him or her. Always you have to say hi. You don't have to go to this person. There is different manners to say hi, just with eye contact, with a smile, or with hi, how are you? You can go and talk to the person. You won't do that in a restaurant, for example, but or if the person is with someone else. No, now you just acknowledge the presence of the other person. But if the person you see and you know her and she's alone and you are at a cocktail party, for example, now you have to go to her and to invite her, to introduce her to other people, and so on. So savoir-vivre is the art of adapting yourself to the situation. In some sort of situation, you have to introduce people, to talk to them, presentation must be done. In other context, other situation, just you make eye contact and it's enough, right? Second rule, never sit before the hostess. Right. So the kind of situation is Saturday night, Friday night, you go with friends and you are invited to a party. That's great. Okay, so for aperitif, you are in a garden or in a living room, and so guests are arriving at the same time. Okay, so the hostess will meet you at the door, and she will walk you through the house and go to the living room, and please sit. And with this, please sit, you don't sit. You keep standing up. You cannot sit. You must wait until she will sit, and the second after that, you take place on the sofa. It's quite funny, but it's very subtle etiquette rule that shows respect to the lady who invited you. Again, at the table, same thing. You go to the table and you stand behind your chair. Sometimes the chair is already behind you and you're just near the table, but you don't sit. You wait this 1, 2, 3 seconds until the hostess can sit, and she will be the first one to sit, and after that you follow. Third etiquette rule, you have to know how to give a compliment to someone. And now, that's great. That's an excellent part. In all these etiquette books, we learn that women and men are different. We don't communicate the same way. Women between them, men between them, they speak same words, same language, but all words doesn't mean the same thing. And when we communicate women and men together, we can have some communication problem. We use the same words, but the meaning is different. So nowadays, when you say that, you can be mocked, right? Because now everybody is the same, men and women, we are equal, and chivalry is dead, and so on. And okay, it's not my word. I live in a world where there are ladies and gentlemen, and we respect our differences, and we love to be together, and we adapt to each other. So when you will give a compliment to a woman as a man, you have to use her language. And the contrary is also true. When a woman wants to give a compliment to her husband, she has to use a masculine language. So the compliment is received. I have a video in French that I can teach that. For example, when I have a new dress and I present myself to my friend, my sister, my mother, she will tell me, you look beautiful, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you're magnificent, and so on. Same thing for men, for my husband. If I present myself in front of my husband, he will say, the dress is good. So a man give the compliment about the dress, about the jacket, about the thing, not about me. For as a woman, we what you have to read between the lines is it's not the dress that is beautiful. I am beautiful. The person who is wearing the dress is beautiful. Like, even if my dress would be ugly, I would be beautiful. It's different. We'll talk about that another time. But just so you know, so we communicate differently. And you have to learn how to give a good compliment to someone. Because if you say it's not bad, but if you use not the good way, the person won't receive the compliment. And it's a shame. It's sad. Right. First etiquette rule: don't touch your glass before the toast. This is a French thing. French people love toasting about everything, anything, every time they can. It means every day. So we raise our glass to everything, like every day. So we have to wait until the person, usually the master of the house, give us the reason why we are toasting, and after that we can drink, not before. It's a small thing, it's very subtle, it's a detail, you can tell me that, but actually it matters. It's what makes our life beautiful. It is French culture. Right. Etiquette rule number 5. Always, 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 with absolutely no exception to that rule, always answer to an invitation. Never let an invitation without an answer. Right. You have to respond to the invitation as quickly as you can, and you have to respond by the same communication system you got the invitation. You get the invitation. It can be if your friend called you, so you will call her back. If she writes you a letter, you write a letter back. If it was by a text message, you text back. Okay, right. So same communication canal, right. But now, even if you cannot come to the party, you have to say it. You have to say in advance, thank you for the invitation. Unfortunately, I cannot come. You must do that. It's quite it's a common mistake, and people in their 20s don't do that. They're invited, they don't answer, and after that, in late 20s, 30s, they're alone, and they wonder, why am I alone? Why did I miss? Nobody's invited me. Nobody invites me. Why so? What did I do wrong? Oh, I don't really have friends. What happened? And so on and so on. And okay, the reason is, when you are invited 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times, and you don't give an answer, it's such a lack of respect. It's so impolite that we said, okay, right. He had 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, etc. And if he doesn't answer us, she doesn't answer, okay, so bye, goodbye. Same thing for invited back. When you receive an invitation, you cannot come. That's okay. Okay, so you apologize, you say you cannot come. Right, so okay, the person can invite you a second time, maximum a third time, but if you cannot come the second or the third time, like after the second time, you have to invite back. Really, you have to, you give back. Even if you could come to the first party, you have to invite back. It's an unspoken rule of invitation, of courtesy, of good manners. It's not always in one way. And I know it's quite difficult for the young generation to understand that. I know, but the good thing is, good manners, etiquette, savoir-vivre can teach you, can give you what you didn't receive at your birth. Maybe your parents who love you, who loved you, who love you from the bottom of their heart. They will give their life for you. However, they don't appreciate, or they don't know what is elegance, what is aristocratic style, and they didn't teach you that. It's okay. But now, as an adult, it's for you to learn it. And you can do that. Really, you can do that. With my classes, with other people's classes, you can do that. Everybody can change his life. Absolutely everybody. Well, now, if you would like to start this journey, you can subscribe to this channel, of course, and you can receive a free etiquette guide, 37 rules of table manners. Just subscribe underneath the video. You have a link, and in 5 minutes you will receive the guide directly to your place. And yes, remember, courtesy for legacy.